Right, chapter 25 with another Transformers toy review. This time, let's just do one thing first. This will possibly be my last Transformers toy review for a while, because next week, the week after next, Transformers Prime is back on, so I can go back to doing Transformers Prime. I've been holding this off for such a while, and the toy that I'm going to do today, it's not one, it's not two, it's not three, but it's four toys I am going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do Beast Wars 2 hellscreem Mitsby. Sorry, these are Japanese only characters. Dirgegun and thurstol. Basically, the retools, remolds of different characters. I think the most popular characters in the toy versions. Hellscreem is basically Cybershark. Max B is K9 or Silverfang. Dirgegun, Waspinator, and thurstol, Dinobot. Okay, let's go on to the character bios a little bit. Not enough to do you any harm. Sorry, Ram took that. Hellscreem. Hellscreem is a reformatted version of Starscream in the Beast Wars 2 series. Starscream was actually sided with Magnetron instead of Galvatron. Galvatron was the big bad when Galvatron went into hibernation and he couldn't wake up till like episode 12 or 11, I don't know. So Starscream and Magnetron were basically the commander and lieutenant. Starscream ended up betraying Magnetron, throwing him into the deep dark pits of Gaia, and basically get reformat to Magnetron into Gigatron. Gigatron's just a updated version of Tripticon, but has the power to size altering. So they went into the idea of trying to kill Magnetron off by chucking him in there, but it ended up backfiring on them and reforming them into Cyberbase. Magnetron, well, Gigatron now, with all these extra powers, Starscream decided to go and say maybe we should take the power, as get some high class power by dipping into it, but they were like a bunch of shitbags. Yeah, so this is Hellscream. Cybershark, Sharp Edge, basically the Beast Wars Neo version. I wanted to get Cybershark, but as I'm about to go for this Cyber Shark, this one took it before at auto assembly. So it's beautiful, this one. You can see all. Now this is where you can say paint apps were done beautifully, and all that add extra detailing. Yeah, he is basically a shell former Cyber Shark. I mean, Hellscreem and Cyber Shark mode, but it is a mode that can work. To transform Hellscream, all you do is come to his belly, like that. You can see very much what these are going to be. These are his legs. What you do, it's very simple. If you haven't got a Beast Wars Cyber Shark, is open his belly, lift up his legs like so, unclutch it, and just flap it down. Move his arms out the way, and there's a little post and a peg like that. There's a hole, there's a peg, click it together. And there's Hellscream. But there's one thing missing, is left arm. His left arm is actually his tail. You pull out it from his arse, basically. There's a little peg from his arse and a hole. Flip it down to where you see another hole on this part, which was the tail, and you just plug it in like so, and there you go. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is heavy with this, but I love the face sculpt that they've given on him, and I love all the added extra details that they did on him. Like, there's ball joints, everything's just mainly ball joint, except for here there's a connecting joint, pin joints, you know, foot inch due to transformation, but everything's just perfect. It does have, this does come a missile, or a sword, and also like the original Cyber Shark, he does have 2 missiles. It's for weapon storage in the back of his shoulder, and it can go into his tail to make a big like missile doom. See, there you go. So yeah, it's all basic standard for a, what is it, ball jointed figure. It's got a very good articulation, and also you can put the other missile in there. Okay, next one, let's go on to Max B. Max B is reformatted from BB. And BB was a stealth-like bomber what Starscream and him can combine to make one big supersonic like flying bomber plane. But BB was more like a drone, or kind of like Soundwave was, but Soundwave has more personality than BB. Yeah. Well, he does have one or two lines in it, but he gets more personality when he becomes like this. He becomes more aggressive and he takes more of a individual role. Yeah. BB was also the only triple changer in Beast was it? No, second triple changer, because Galvatron was a triple changer as well. Hello, love. Why's feeling better now. Yeah, with this, it's beautiful toy. I want to get the entire set, but maybe I'll assemble it. It's like that. I'm only missing one more from that mold. Not. That's the very first mold it came from. Yeah. Cyber Shark. I'm missing a Cyber Shark. Yes, I am. Okay. You. Brew. Love her. Seriously. So, to transform him, it does have like a gimmick on it. Let's try that again. Yeah, it doesn't really work. There we go. It has a claw gimmick. Yeah, and it doesn't really work that well on mine. Let's see if I can try and do that again. See if I can try and do that. Yay! Did that then. One more time. Yay! Claw gimmick. Yeah. Like this is where another real tool and Takaraton in Hasbro were pulling out all the stops and basically, let's just get there. Pulling out all the stops with the moulding and plastic detail. This is the type of quality we want for a toy nowadays, a deluxe. This is what we want for the paint, not what you've been giving us lately. Yes, it does. This toy does have its major features, which is the unfortunately showing of the robot underneath kibble. Yes, like I was saying, to transform him, it's very simple, like hellscreem. Take off his rocket pack, slide out his tail from his backside. Right, something wrong with weapons in the backside. Well, it was the Beast era. That's one good thing they did with the Beast Wars toys. They had a good way of storing the weapons and hiding the weapons while they were in the alternate molds, not the Beast molds, not the robot molds. Yeah. Take the back legs and fold it over to the paws and pull out the feet round. Love you. There you go, like that. And standing up, and you flip out the front paws to cross them over. You fold up these bottom bits. You push down his hips to connect them up, and then you bring down like a samurai skirt. Then what you do next is bring the arms back to the sides and push down the arms. Just move the paws down like that, like you would do with a rhinox. Then all you do is open up the head, and because it's on the ball joint, it does suffer a little bit sometimes these, because of the angling of the shoulders and all that one. Then come back. What I like to do, you can't do it so much with this, but you can put this back on to look like a jetpack, and it tidies the toy up. This you can't do nothing. This as a mold, as a cannon mold, or you can use it as a mace. Me, I like to have it as a mace because BB was much more as a brick wall character, and I actually figure out Max B's more the same. Was a bit more of a brick. He was a bit more of a brick shit house. Yes. So yeah. Articulation is ball joint, pivot joint at the arms, swivel at the shoulders, ball joint at the shoulders. Head can rotate, but it's hindered by the collar. The face sculpting is very sexy. Look at that. I love purple. Don't you? Purple. Sexy colours, purple, I gotta say. Purple is a sexy colour. And with this, you can use this as a... Well, there was actually meant to be a shield gimmick, but it's more like the claw kind of gimmick. Yeah. You put his backpack into it, into his hand, and there you go. You can have the double claw of doom. And yes, you do have two purple missiles that looks like axes. What I do like to have sometimes displayed in his hands, but they do go into his gun, and you know, like, it is a spring-loaded missile. Yes. But it is just so sexy. That's one good thing they did with Transformers Beast Wars Neo, is took the characters that weren't in the comics or weren't in the cartoon from the late 90s, and put them into their own show, because no one's ever used them, no character bio, no, until Simon Furman did his another book, The Ascending, and The Gathering and The Ascending. Well, next one is dirgegun and thurstol. You can't do these two. I did a video where I did thrust and dirge. Basically, they're both the same characters, but they still keep the comedy community highs at the end of the day. there's still pair of morons, but there's one difference between since they became from being the plain old vehicles to the cyber beasts. They were like how would I describe them before the change morph? They were like the Laurel and Hardy kind of aspect of the Laurel and Hardy aspect of the Transformers Beast Wars, and they were just there for community aspect, like Jeff Patton always has a comedy aspect, and they too were the punching bags of all the jokes and bad things that came out, kind of like we got for Waspinator. But when they got found, tried to take on in a battle, Gigastorm finds and transport him, transport him inside of him and inject him with his own DNA. So because he absorbed so much of the Gaia's energy, he could pass it on to whoever he feels fit enough, and these two in exchange they stay loyal to him and him alone. So they agreed, but they end up taking a little bit more. They end up becoming super violent at the end of the day, and the strength came up a lot more. Yes. So let's start on the worst. They're all beautiful toys. This one's a bit more it's bit less than the other three, because I prefer the thurstol over the other. Well, hellscreem's my favourite, then I have to say thurstol, then I say this one, then I have to say Max B. If I had to choose it in order of favourites, so hellscreem, thurstol, dirgegun, then Max B. These are not cheap now on the eBay or internet. I saw hellscreem at Auto Assembly for £35 in box. I got him for £45 in out of box. That's included postage and packaging. I've got also got this one and this one together for £100 together, out of box complete. So they're not cheap. This one's going for £150, nearly 200. This one's going for £50 odd, £60, not including postage, packaging. Max B's the cheapest. You can pick him up for about £20 to £15 still. So yeah, transform him is basically you bring his big Dock-off cannon of doom back down. How am I going to do this? Bring his arms out from his chest, little chesty. Bring his legs around. Bring this down and around. It's all ball joints. You know how Waspinator goes. And click it in. Basically, it's just a fold around and twist the legs from that position. So you just twist and fold up. Then you fold up. Mine's very stiff because Only got them at Easter, and I just left them on the shelf to let dust build up on them. And as you do, bring down waspinators, well, dirgegun, arms like that, and you get the money shot, as Ray would say. Bring his head down. This one, I've noticed they've done something a little bit more different than Waspinator. They've actually given him clip on holds, and to keep his chest a bit more in line. So don't move. He does have the same kind of weapon. He only has this. He has the same weapon as Waspinator. Basically, his gun from his stinger, and he does have missiles in his wings. But I do like these cyber beasts a lot. That's one thing I love. Now, thurstol. Yes. Thurstols went absolutely insane after his transformation. His power went so high. He took on same kind of like a dinosaur shape as Gigastorm. All the same gimmicks, like to transform Dinobot or a Dinobot mode or young thurstol here. Let's show you the finger detail on him. Like you see the cybernetic eye, the claw, the metal plating on there, the paint, the cybernetic arm, and cybernetic added features to his leg, and his tail. Come on, you all don't want to get this, meet this on the Dark Knight. Fucking hell, I'll be shitting myself. Does have the open mouth jaw gimmick. Yeah. To transform this Dinobot, simple as tail removed from backside, lift up backside, fold it over, and you're left with something that's got its tail chopped off. Bring down the legs from the chest, then bring the chest, the back legs around like that. Let's see, show you. Bring the legs back round and turn up, and then bring the arms down, turn them around, close the arms, and do the same again. So turn down, bring around, turn down, and flick his dino claws up like that. That's what I do. Then money shot is, this one's got the most difficult head because it is bigger than the other. The entire space that it has to come out of. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to do is twist his legs. Now this is a very stiff. It's got that kind of feeling that it's made out of gold plastic. but it's not. It's kind of like a mustardy colour, and yeah, I think it is yeah, I think it is like a orangey plastic. Yeah, but it's really good plastic quality on this. But look at that for a sexy head. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. He does have a sword for his weapons. Which he never used in this series, but he did use as a kick. And it came out nearly... Wait a minute. Like that. Yeah. Very beautiful. Just pointless. Yeah. Other than that, and his tail does form his main weapon. There we go. Does have the same problem as Dinobots. It sticks, but I think it's due because this is a bit more heavier than Dinobots, and this is a firing missile gimmick. I'm not going to fire. You know what a missile gimmick is. If you don't, then learn it. Yeah, just like that. Put in his arms. Like that. But like I say, the weapon, the only one that's got decent weapon gimmick that keeps him stable is dirgegun. So this is but like I say, you can easily fix some of the gimmicks in the weapons and just make them into like just normal weapon store part of the bodies, like I do with Hellscreem. Oh, his arm comes off like that. Just have him like that. Dirgegun, you can just put his backpack back on. No, that's max speed. Just put his backpack on. Dirgegun, you have no problem hiding his weapons at all. And same with everything else. The only ones that really does stick out with a problem is thurstol and max B. Thurstol, it's not so much of a problem. I do this, do a semi-transformation, and you can have it clipped in like that. But it does become so heavy, back heavy. Yeah, with this, it's just a swivel, not even a swivel joint, it's just a connecting piece that can slot out. Swivel joint, pivot joint, clipping joint, ball joint for his hands, ball joint for his legs, pivot joint, and a ball joint for his head, but that hasn't been used. There. Yeah, but beautiful toys. I say, if you got the money, and the cheapest place you would actually find these things would be at conventions. Will be the conventions, like convention route, to pick these things up. These are actually collector's editions. Well, not. These are not collector's editions, they're never made collector's editions. But if you would, these would actually be classed as a collector's item, and I say these are a must have in your collection for Beast Wars collector. If you got your money, if you like, This one's cheap. Even if you had to buy this one first, there's tons floating around on toy area. Robot Kingdom's got loads of these in. But Hellscreem and Thrust, this one's very hard to find. Same with this one. So this is Ratchet25 signing out with 4 toy reviews all in one. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for staying with me. It has been a long one. Please enjoy, please subscribe, please comment, please enjoy, and also a shout out to a friend called, I forgot your name, proper name. He's called Monkey Zen TV. It is brilliant review. He's made 4 or 5 videos. I've watched them all. I've enjoyed what he's done, and he's like he's been doing it for years. He knows what he's talking about. And another one, a American 19 lad, MV28 something. Let me just check. Just one moment. Wait, it might be better to go on my inbox. Just 1 minute. I think you should check out wait a minute. Yeah, MV 52295. MV 52295. And also check out another one, 2 more, Monkey Nut Truck and the Fallen 835. These 4 people are brilliant reviewers. I've liked them. I really wanted to meet Fallen 835, but because of my wife being ill at Auto Assembly, I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you. Next year I'm definitely going, but buy a drink, have a chat, talk about Beast Wars, do drinking games, you know. Yeah. Also, I was going to do this for the entire review, but I thought, nah. Also, this is Ratchet25 with a pair of sunglasses on at 9 o'clock at night doing this review. Yes, I am wearing a pair of sunglasses now at the end of the review because people are saying that I look like I'm tired in my videos. Yes, you know who you are. This is for you, sexy people. Bye.